Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is September the 17th, 2020. We're going to talk about Polkadot, give you all an update on this currency. Since our last video, we're going to talk about what has occurred since then, and then we're going to talk about what's going to go on in the future or our expectations from the trap. Now, before I do, this is your first time watching our video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, the bell notification, hit that too, so you guys will always be notified whenever we upload our content to this particular platform. And as well, join us on our website, even on other social media platforms. The links are all in the description of this video. September the 12th, 2020 was the last time we did our video in Polkadot. And when I zoom in on this price chart, you guys can see our expectations of what we expected the market trap to do. And we forecasted that the market in Polkadot was going to go higher in price. We were seeing strength on the 12th of September. So we played the strength on into the market. And as you can see, right there on September 14th is where the market found restriction. We saw that all the way back on the 12th of September though. So that's why we had a TP price at $5.50. And it was touched on the 14th. So 2 days after we did our video, it's where the market came in and tagged that restriction level. So hopefully you was able to grab some of that TP out the market, which would be 7.64% profitability in 2 days, taking out the market and giving to us, just because we saw that on the 12th of September. And it's not hard and it's not difficult. Be wary of the individuals who teach you or talk about technical analysis and give you if, ands, or buts. We gave you a bias as to what we expected the trap to do, and he played right into our hands. That's how you make this money or profitability in the space. Now, that's done. That's over with. And now we got more information that we can utilize to determine what the market in Polkadot is going to do going on into the future. So let's get rid of this first. And off the bat, from the daily perspective, you can already see that $5.50 is the point to where the trap cannot break above. It's that simple. We've seen numerous days starting on the 14th, 15th, 16th, and now today of selling going on into the market. So you already know. Don't expect the market to go higher until we see price break above $5.50. And honestly, the trend is still higher though. You guys can see right here that Polkadot is still following or trading above this line. Which one occurs first? Whichever the trap comes and break, either this restriction line or this ascending line to the downside is the direction in which the market's going to go. Now, since the 14th of September, we're still getting more instances of weakness. So I'm definitely eyeing the market in Polkadot, at least for a small time frame, to break this ascending line to the downside. Okay. So let's look at this on a weekly time frame real quick. And we got 3 days, 14 hours left. But again, you can still see how that $5.50 is being very restrictive to the trap. It is holding back the market from going higher. But it doesn't mean that the market generally is that weak, because last week was a very positive week. We came and touched this ascending line and was able to close towards the high of the bar. So the only thing I'm telling you now is in the way of this trap increasing the value of Polkadot is $5.50. That price level is the only thing that is keeping this market from going higher. So let's take a look at this on the 4-hour chart, because again, I'm not seeing that much weakness. In fact, I'm still seeing the market upholding the weakness that is playing out in this particular currency. when I look at this on the 4-hour chart, even though we are enduring some weakness into the market in Polkadot, I tell you, the trap and the market is definitely buying up the selling that is going on around this $5.50 price. There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, he's giving us hints as to what he's trying to do in the long term. Because right there at $5, this market has been holding itself well. Even amongst the weakness that we're seeing on the daily time frame. That's massive. We got to take note of that as we continue to see this trap trade in the future. Here we are looking at on the 3-hour chart. Again, I'm still feeling that the market in Polkadot is trying to continue to see some higher price. Now, when you look at it on the daily time frame, you can still see weaknesses present, right? But in 13 hours, if we see this market close above the close from yesterday, the market trap is definitely buying up Polkadot at these prices. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. So in this particular video, we're going to continue to play the strength into the market. So I'm going to hold the restriction area, or I'm sorry, not the restriction, the support area in the market for Polkadot at around $4.80. Okay. Now, generally, the breakage to this ascending line to the downside, the change in tone of the strength in our forecast is gone, right? But we're still going to continue to play the strength into the market as of this particular moment. And again, we're going to TP this market in Polkadot at $5.50. So that'll be another 7.5% movement to the upside. Okay, right there around $5.50 is our next area TP. Going to extend it up just a little bit higher so we can actually compensate some of this market move in Polkadot. So generally, the strength is still here in the market in Polkadot. That's what we're seeing from the trap. Now, it's time for us to dialogue. What do you see in the market for Polkadot? This is our forecast. We want to know what yours is. Do you see the market going higher in Polkadot? Do you see it going lower? Where do you think the market's going to be in the next 3 or 4 days? Tell us your TP price. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and I'll talk to you all on our next video.